to us a little bit about his default happiness, stuff that he's got going on. What's that like for you as a teammate to see one of your teammates kind of take trailblaze in that way with a business and that kind of message going out to people?
I think it's something great that a lot of us has been supportive of. You'll see a different variety of guys rocking T-shirts, sweatshirts, and different things from Trey's company. And I hope everybody else gets a chance to dive into it and get a chance to support him because he's doing great. He's done a lot of things with shoes and did stuff for the Coaches versus Cancer and for the coaches as well. So it's been great.
Coach was mentioning earlier that the team is trying in earnest to figure out a way to find an extra game because you have a free one on your schedule because of the Portland postponement. Is that something that you as a player would want to do, kind of have an extra game after this weekend sometime to kind of like help the resume or something?
I trust Coach. I don't really get into all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we're gonna do what's best for us at the end of the day. We a lot of the games that we play early on are holding pretty solid weight for us to be still in contention and make the tournament. And if the game's gonna help us, I'm pretty sure the coaches will try to get one. But if it's not gonna do anything for us, I'm pretty sure we won't play another one. So, I leave that up to the coaches and let them figure that stuff out. And I'll just be ready to play.
What would you say is the team's sense of urgency right now going into this last week of the season?
I think it's high. I know me today, it just small things start to tick you off a little bit that we can't keep saying, oh, it's my fault or my bad or certain things like that. And, I've just been trying to stress the guys and even Coach stressed it today, like, hey, these guys don't get another chance at this thing. And I know this road has came back fast and, the urgency has to be, very urgent and just telling guys, we got to do what we came to do, and that's win. And we got to value every possession on offense and defense in order to get where we want to go.
Have you put any thought into what you think your emotions might be coming up on Saturday night for your last home game as a college basketball player?
No, not really. I know it'll be a surreal moment, and all I know is I can say that this definitely will be my last home game. There's no chance I'll be back next year. But at the end of the day, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. I've been blessed to be able to play at 3 great universities and played 5 years and sat one, and just gonna soak it all in and just enjoy the moment, honestly.
Do you plan to have a lot of family and friends in attendance for that one?
Yeah, I think my mom, my sister, and my grandma will be there for sure, and then those who couldn't make it will be there in spirit. But it's just gonna be exciting. Finish the year off at home, and last year we kind of had a senior night, and at Milwaukee we had no fans, so this would be great for me to actually have somebody to walk out with and have a little moment with.
Obviously, senior night coming up, you've had kind of a unique career in different spots. Just tell us your feelings and what stood out to you about your year in Provo.
I can't say how blessed I am to be able to play for the university, be able to come here and contribute to a great historic program. We still got a lot of basketball left for us, for us to get to where we want to be. But, it's just been a great experience overall on and off the court. Build a lot of relationships with guys, throughout the athletic department and through other sports teams and, guys who came and just supported us. And so, I just, trying to soak it in, and I've been very grateful for, just meeting a lot of people, building relationships that can last a lifetime.
Tijon, it's easy in some ways for graduate transfers to kind of come in as sort of the one-year mercenary type, like, I'm here to play basketball, get in, get out. You didn't necessarily do that. I mean, you're here to play basketball, obviously, but like you really immersed yourself in like the culture, the school, the university, you and several of your teammates. What was it about this place that made you want to really dive into not just BYU basketball, but BYU in general?
I just wanted to. It's a famous thing. One of my coaches used to say, "Make every place your big time." So I just wanted to soak it in while I was here. Enjoy my moment, just not be a basketball player here. I wanted to experience different things. Go to different sporting events and go to different places and exploring Utah. I've never been to Utah in my life before, so I just wanted to be able to not just say, "Hey, I only went to the MC and the Annex and that's it," but I just wanted to explore, as many things as I can as possible and soak in the moment, because you never know what can happen or when I'll be back to Utah or anything like that. So I just love to soak in wherever I am at.
Related question. What did it mean to you personally to be part of that starting lineup, that historic starting lineup a couple weeks ago?
Definitely, an honor or anything, I think it was great just to show, the diversity we have here at BYU. And, we've been talking about the diversity inclusion with a lot of people, and our diversity inclusion leader has been leading it great. And I just think it was, a great moment just to show that anybody, doesn't matter the race or, your belief. It's just a faith-based school, and most people have, a little bit of faith, and you can come here and be successful no matter what's your skin color, no matter what's your background. And that's all we were trying to, we didn't want it to be a big deal about race or anything. It just so happened, it can be 4 black people in there and 5 non-members, and that's just how the game played out. It wasn't something we set up. It was like, hey, let's do this to take a picture, or let's do this to just make history for one day or anything like that. That's how it ended up playing out. And then, Coach brought it to us, and, that's how it went. So, just honored to be able to be a part of something special like that. And hopefully it's just the start of something that could, possibly change.
One of the guys mentioned that I think it was your idea. Once you guys found out what the starting lineup was and kind of realized what it might mean, it was your idea to take a photo of the group to maybe use later. What kind of went behind that decision making, that kind of moment where you're like, oh, we should maybe document this?
I was probably the one who said, let's take a picture. I know we talked about it the day before, hey, Coach, I just mentioned it, hey, I don't know if it's true or not, but I think he said he didn't know possibly if it's be the first time 5 non-members started and something like that, and 4 black people. And then, I didn't know if it was true or not. No one knew if it was 100% true. And then, so yesterday, the day afterwards, I just, told our camera guy, Preston, hey, can we capture this moment just in case, we have some success with it. And if we would have lost the game, I definitely wouldn't have posted that picture. But glad we was able to get a win. But, at the end of the day, I just wanted to capture the moment and, be able to embrace it. Look forward, 10 years from now and be like, hey, I remember when we did this, or hey, I remember when we had these 4, 5 non-members, and now look at the school now. It's completely diverse. They got members, non-members, it's teams half and half, and different starting lineups each game and stuff like that. So it's just something to look back on at the end of the day, just to capture a memory. That's all.